Hey guys, this is Chris with Lazy Oaks. We're going to continue our beginner series here. You're going to need to pick your horse's hooves and really make sure that you do this on a regular basis. Even if you don't clean their feet out perfectly, every time you pick up your horse's hooves and work with them, if they have an injury or anything else that you maybe didn't know about in the stall the night before, instead of taking all the time to get them all the way ready and get on a ride and then wonder why they're acting strangely, if you go through and you check each foot each time, you'll have a really good idea. We do this before to make sure there's no issues. Get everything cleaned out, and then we do it after. So also make sure that you keep an eye on thrush or any other problems you can have if the hoof does keep some moisture in it. So what we always do with our horses to pick up a hoof, you're going to see me off to the side to make sure I'm not going to get stepped on. I'm going to put my hand on the shoulder and I'm going to slide it down the leg. And when I get down here, you see Payson's a really good girl about it. She picks it right up for me. There's a V over here, which is around the frog, and you're going to want to pick everything out of that V shape on either side. A lot of people don't get quite deep enough. And then she's barefoot, so I'm just going to pick around the outside. But if you have a shoe, you're just going to go around that shoe and get every single bit of any manure or dirt or anything off the sole there. And the key, we always do this to make sure they're really respectful about their feet. I'm actually going to carefully set her foot down, and then I'm going to pet her as a thank you for picking up that foot really nicely. I personally like to go left front every time. Then I go left hind, and then most people continue around. I actually like to always start with the front. So I'm going to come back here to that hind foot. I'm going to pick that hind foot up. Same thing, I'm going to clear everything out here really, really nicely. And because she's barefoot, I'm just going to go around the edge. Make sure I get every single last little bit out of there. We had some really stuck stuff in there. And then I'm going to gently set that foot back down. And then I'm going to pet her and thank her for doing such a good job with her feet. So then I'm going to come on around to the other side. And like I said, I personally start at the front. I feel like, you're going to get a better shot of getting the horse to be calm and willing if you start near their head. So say I'm going to slide my hand down. She's a really respectful girl, so she picks it right on up. I'm going to pick the hoof out, give them more time. And then I'm going to carefully set that foot down. And then I'm going to pet her and thank her for being such a good girl about that. I don't know if you noticed, but as I get over here, she's already picking up that other hind foot for me because she knows I'm coming for it, and because I'm being respectful, she has no problem doing that for me. Well guys, that's it for picking hooves. Like I said, we do try to do this at the beginning and end of each ride or each training session. It really makes us keep tabs on the horse, especially during this time of year when we have lots of abscesses showing up. It is a good idea to keep an eye on those feet regularly, and a lot of times if the horse is sore while you're trying to pick their hoof, you have an indication there's an issue before you actually end up getting on that horse. Well guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.